Inside a call center in a downtown Houston building, a team of election workers sits across from each other in rows of sparsely decorated gray cubicles. It's 1 week before the first statewide election since Texas enacted sweeping changes to its voting laws, and things are hectic. The phone is ringing back to back pretty much with concerned voters wanting to know where their ballots are and what's the status on their applications, said Ang. In January alone, Washington and the 14 other workers in the call center received 8,000 calls from people who wanted help navigating the voting process. Thousands of rejected mail-in ballots prior to the March 1 primary left some voters unsure how and whether they will be able to participate, including many people with disabilities and senior citizens, who are among those eligible to vote by mail. In Harris County, home to Houston and the state's most populous county, 40% of mail-in ballot applications were flagged for rejection. Supporters of the state's new voting law say it is intended to restore voter confidence in elections. But some elections officials say it is just causing widespread confusion. "It breaks my heart to see that they were rejected for various reasons," Washington said. At that point, it's a matter of trying to find them a location where they can go, vote, in person. The law now requires voters who qualify for mail-in voting to provide either their driver's license number or a partial Social Security number. That number must match what is on file in their voter registration record. So if a voter registered decades ago with their Social Security number but applied this year using their driver's license instead, they'd be rejected. Washington said she could understand why some callers are frustrated, even angry. "I just listen, I comfort them as much as I can, and some of them just need to know that somebody cares on the other end," she said. Nida Arnold, who also works at the call center, said it can be upsetting when she's confronted with an emotional voter. "But most of the time I've found that when they're upset, it's because they don't understand," she said, adding that means staying on the phone as long as it takes to make every kaye. The rollout of the law, which took effect in December, is burdening local election workers who are already stretched thin. Every day, they are on a phone call where they break down crying. "We have people quit almost every week," said Isabel Longoria, the elections administrator in Harris County. She has been vocal about the challenges that this law, known as Senate Bill 1, has caused. "The hours are too much, the stress is too much, the being questioned by the public is too much, the feeling like we're shouting into a void where no one is listening is too much," she said.